Today, I'm going to be buying the UK's, maybe even the world's most unreliable car. Stay tuned.
God, that was absolutely hell to film out there. It's at the minute we're having floods, gale force winds, and the weather's just doing a madness. But yeah, Snidez, welcome back to the channel. If you don't recognise my face, welcome for the first time. You're going to want to stick around for this because today we are purchasing the UK's most unreliable car. For now, we've got a couple of other little bits that we need to do. Little update on the XFR that failed its MOT on rear tyres and emissions. So today also, as well as going to buy the most unreliable car, I also somehow need to find time to take it and get the tyres changed and take it back for a retest so I can actually legally drive it on the road. And also we've got a package being delivered for the XFR today. Little surprise for the next video, but I should be hopefully taking delivery while I'm still here, because if it comes when I'm not here, then we could be in trouble because it's came from abroad. But yeah, 2025, where did the year go? Where did it go? I hope everyone had a wicked Christmas, and this year is going to be a madness, a literal madness. So many plans, so much to do. Let me tell you a little bit about the car that we're buying today. I have actually already bought it, and I had it for 2 days and it went back. I was going to reject it, but then I thought, could make decent content, who knows, there's only one way to find out. So they've had to just rectify a couple of little minor niggles that I could have done, but it's not the point. When you're spending a lot of money on a car, you want it to sort of have the groundworks in place, because, I mean, who wants to buy a bottle of lemonade for Moe prices, if that makes sense? But yeah, I bought it and it had to go back, and I've been waiting a month now. I did film a video with it on the day that I bought it and also when it went wrong. However, we went on holiday around Christmas and we came back and I had loads of footage from that, and I loaded it all onto the Mac, and then I wiped my devices and the SD cards, started editing it all, and then I tried to render it in 4K, because I always film in 4K, it's better in it. You know what I mean? You want to see my ugly face nice and clear. It said that my Mac, which is it's like quite a new MacBook, and I spec'd it up, didn't have enough space to render the video basically, and all the raw footage had taken up so much space on there that we couldn't do it. So I'm an idiot basically. I went into my iCloud and it was like, oh, iCloud's taking up all this space on your computer. So what I did is I deleted my iCloud, sort of unsynced it from the computer, and all the footage vanished. Just vanished. I don't know where it went. And then I was like, oh no, shit. So I got iCloud back, and all the other footage that I hadn't used came back, but the footage that I had in CapCut, I know, I'm still new to this. Had basically been lost. It was all just, anything that was in CapCut had gone. I think it's because CapCut stores in the cloud. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, anyway, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon, because it says that only 5% of you lot have got the bell ticked. So if you're going to want to stay updated and see what we've got planned for the XFR and see what we've got planned for the most unreliable car in the UK, you want to be subscribed. It helps. I'm not even monetized. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's go.
So I've just had a wagon turn up at me gaff to drop off the new secret sauce. So
We've got a package. It's turned up. Oh my God, there's too much going on at once. There's too much going on at once. KB's just arrived in the Whiz app. He's taking me to pick up the world's most unreliable car. Say hello to the camera. Yeah, so I was going to do the unboxing, but I think I might make it wait till the next video. That'll be cool. And then we'll start, because I've got a few more bits as well that I want to show you. I'm not necessarily going to put them on because it's the last, pretty much the last remaining pieces of the puzzle. We're 80% there with the build. Let's fucking go. Right, sensory overload out the way. What we're saying, we're going to fetch the new Whiz app. On the internet, it says that it's the most unreliable car in the world. Do you think we're going to make it home? What do you reckon? No.
It's already failed once, hasn't it?
Well, yeah, I did mention that. I says that I picked it up and it... Oh yeah, I better put my seatbelt on because I'm breaking the law. 2 seconds. Now, when we get there in a minute, because we're going to cut to me being there in a second picking it up, let me know in the comments if you think it's the ugliest car you've ever seen, because it's minging, but something about the ugly duckling just drew me to it, and I thought, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Let me spend a fuck ton of money on a piece of shit and just see what happens. It's YouTube, innit? It's good fun. What have you been up to then, lad? You had a good Christmas?
Yeah, man, just been chilling.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, same, really. Just catching up on sleep. I've not been catching up on sleep. I've been absolutely banging Call of Duty until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I've got master prestige now.
So gay. How you liking the whip?
Nice, bro. Better now that I've figured out that my tyre pressure is actually what it's supposed to be rather than fucking 42 psi.
42 psi? It must have been like driving a Flintstones car.
It was horrible. It was like I was anybody.
It does feel a lot smoother than the last time I came in it, to be honest. Flood. Yeah, the weather's absolutely torrential. We've had floods, gale force winds. No snow though. Everywhere else seems to be covered in snow, but we're just fucking swimming, basically. All the cars have basically turned into boats. But yeah, anyway, cut to me fetching the new car. If you guessed it, let me know in the comments. It's the 5 litre, 510 horsepower, supercharged Land Rover, Range Rover Sport L320. The shit one. No, honestly, we had a few niggles fetching it initially. I picked it up and I was just going on holiday at this point. And cut a long story short, we was driving to the airport. We lost an arch liner, it fell out. It hadn't been buttoned back in when it was put on. Then driving home, we had a rear seized caliper. I'll give you one guess. Pause this video, make sure you subscribe. Write in the comments what you think the other problem is. Yes, the air suspension doesn't go into access mode. Well, it does go into access mode now because I figured out if you press the button twice, it tries to raise it into extended mode. It thinks it's hitting something. I think it's the compressor. It's fine, we'll get that changed. We've got to get the wheels refurbed. You might be thinking, why did you buy a dog shit brown Range Rover, Snidez? Well, it's something about the ugly ducklings that just appealed to me. Like, I don't know. I just thought, you know what? This has got potential to be a decent project. I've always loved Range Rovers. Anybody that's seen the other videos will notice that we had a X5, hated it, absolute dog shit, drove like a 5 Series, too hard. I've had, what, 10 Range Rovers now. I did have an L320, a few years ago. Loved it. Great car. It was a bit old. It was only the 3 litre diesel. I just preferred the new shapes. So I had I've had several of the new shapes now, and I always feel reluctant to modify them. But I just thought, you know what, it's the OG of like the good Range Rovers, like when they first started to become unreliable and money pits. So I thought, why not get one of these and we'll modify it. We'll make it into something different, something that you don't see every day. I'm not saying I've got plans. I don't want to reveal all, but we're going down the route of 650 horsepower, 2.5 ton, block of flats on wheels. Let me just talk about this. It's got a sunroof. It's got an actual sunroof. Look, sunroof, brev. It's got, what it hasn't got is, it's not got auxiliary. It's not got Bluetooth audio. I can have a phone call on Bluetooth, but yeah, who talks on the phone in this day and age? We all swerve phone calls. It's got heated seats. It's got a fridge in the center console. Oh, there's kind of Pepsi in there. That's mine. That's mine. Oh, it's empty. Okay, yeah, it is still mine. Yeah, I'm a tramp. It's got adaptive cruise control. It's comfy. It's a good car. They get such a bad rep, and to be honest, I never thought that I would have gone into the realms of owning one of these, but until I owned the Jaguar, the XFR, this engine is such a great engine, and it's so easily modified to bring out all the goodness. Do you know what I mean? But stay tuned. If any of you L320 gurus know anything about the air suspension issue, drop me a message, and I'll would be eternally grateful. Make sure you subscribe to this one. It says that 60% of you lot that are watching are not subscribed, which is ridiculous. I'm not even monetized yet, so we need to get there. We need to get there, get the watch time up. And the next video that I release, I'm going to be doing the first drive in this. I'm not going to drive today because it's absolutely treacherous outside. There's floods everywhere, and it's just absolutely impossible. I won't be able to stretch its legs properly, but what I can tell you is, for the half a mile stretch that I had on the way home, it's fast. It's fast, really fast. But yeah, make sure you stay tuned, lock in for the next one. Peace. We better get in the front now, because I can't stay in the back of here all day long. Oh God, it's horrible. Oh, it's horrible. About to be blown over. Yeah, thanks for coming. Make sure you subscribe in a bit. One more thing, just listen to this supercharger. Bad boy, RS3, my brother. Hello, darkness, my old friend.